arrived cap in hand to Hollywood, he was just another hopeful. But he worked hard. Those years of heavy lifting really paid off, and he focused that determined energy that I know so well on doing his best and pursuing his dreams. And Simon's dreams, I can say for real, were of the purest kind. He doesn't have a cynical bone in his body. He wanted to act because he had a real depth and an inner story to tell. But like any rational young man, he had a seed of doubt. So, as always, he turned to Rebecca. What should I do with this seed? Suffice to say, Stella, Claude, and Harry soon followed after. I've known Simon for more than 20 years, and I joke about his backstory, his bricklaying days, his attempt at nursing, and a few dodgy TV shows back in the day. But when I first met him, I was just struck by his charisma. I'll never forget it. My great friend Rebecca told me that she had a new boyfriend. What? This was really going to run some interference with my friendship. I took one look at him. Okay, Rebecca, I'll share. You. Well, come on, I was sure it was going to be fleeting. We were all so young. This was the best-looking guy anyone had ever seen, and hardly ever seen without a surfboard in his clutches. How and why would a man like that be interested in having a relationship at 22 years old? Well, this is what made Simon different. He wasn't just interested in rolling around in his 20s. Oh, rolling through, I mean, sorry. Come what may, he wanted everything, and that included a proper marriage and a family, plus the brilliant career, and he made it all happen. So, you really know you've made it when hordes of strangers are crushing you underfoot every day for the rest of eternity. Congratulations, Baker. I'm so happy for you. The truth is that if there's anywhere anyone is okay about being crushed underfoot, it's on Hollywood Boulevard with their name in one of those puppies. I'm so honored to be here sharing this celebration with you. It's seriously, I mean, old mates count for a lot. And being here today will cost you quite a few. Really, this is such a great moment, and I'm so happy to be here with Rebecca and your family, your beautiful family. Here's to many more decades of heavy lifting, and congrats on cementing your name in Hollywood Boulevard forever. I love you.
Thank you, Naomi. You know, the nice thing, Simon, is you get the last word. All right. Hollywood is blessed to have two outstanding council members, Eric Garcetti, in whose district is the Walk of Fame, and Tom LaBonge, who represents the Hollywood sign. So please represent one of our...
In Los Angeles, you had hope that you would become successful as an actor, and you certainly are. And the wonderful impact that you've had, your beautiful family. The great thing about our city, the great thing about Hollywood is diversity, and people from near and far, as far away as Australia, come here to be successful for all the Aussies. But I have two things for you. First, underneath that sign is a cloistered order of nuns, and I see you got two good boys there. This is the greatest bread made by nuns. It's from the Monastery of the Angels, because today you're an angel in the city of angels. And formally, you know, we have these proclamations, and my colleague Eric Garcetti, the great member of the City Council, wants you to know, along with our Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, how special it is for you to be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So today, Simon Baker, it's your day in Los Angeles and Hollywood, California, USA! All right, we're going to get one shot like that. That's good. And I'll take it back.
Love my bread.
It's great bread. I'll hold it. I'll give it to you again. Give it to your boys. Good job. Good job.
Okay. And on that note, Simon, it's time to hear from you, but let me just say, in memory of our late honorary mayor, Johnny Brandt, who ran the Walk of Fame as the chair for 30 years, we hereby declare this Simon Baker Day in Hollywood!
to share that with Valentine's Day as well. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you, gentlemen. Well, I mean, what an introduction. Naomi, Bruno, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. It's surreal. It's a bizarre experience to think that that's going to be down there forever. Blows my mind. I can't really get my head around it. But as a young actor, and like a lot of young actors, I was filled with self-doubt. The desire was there. You know, I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to connect with people through acting, but I lacked confidence. And I was incredibly fortunate to meet people who believed in me more than I believed in myself. Great people who offered me encouragement, support, and inspiration. And this moment right now is as much for them as it is for me. So I obviously want to thank a few of those people. Jason Weinberg, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Bev Holland Garland, David Cove, all the people at Untitled, they worked tirelessly. Such support and guidance. Also Peter Levine, Michael Katcher, Steve Blashever, and everyone at CAA. Ina Tresiokas, who's always got my back. Howard Altman, who makes numbers look funny and charming and sexy. And of course, everyone at Warner Brothers. Peter Roth, who is the most hug-happy executive in Hollywood. I would even go so far as to say he's a serial hugger. He ruined 2 days of the great holiday I was having in Sydney. Whilst I was on the phone talking to him, he was convincing me to do The Mentalist. Thank you for that, Peter. I don't know if that phone bill will be paid off until the first year of syndication comes in, but thank you. I wouldn't be here without those phone calls. Melinda Hagee, Rachel Filippella, Holly Ollis, all the staff at Warner Brothers, you've always greeted me with such open arms and been so accommodating. Our relationship has been so strong, and I really appreciate that. CBS, Les Moonves, Nina Tassler, Peter Golden, Rosemary Tarkiri. I met Les Moonves 17 years ago when I came here. Les Moonves took a bet on me then, and he's stuck with that bet. And I will forever be indebted to him and Nina at CBS for that. Which, now obviously I'm not going to be able to mention everyone. There's a lot of people that I've bumped into that have given me great opportunities. I really want to mention my family at The Mentalist. Bruno Heller, who, the guy who's always encouraged me to follow my instincts. He's always been incredibly supportive. He's treated me like a partner from the beginning. I thank you for that. I thank you for your honesty, for the enormous amount of faith you had in me and trust you put in me. I don't know why you've spoiled me for anyone else that wants to work with me afterwards, but I'm really grateful. Most of all for our friendship, a friendship that will go way beyond the last residual check from the show. I really value that friendship. I mean it. And Chris Long, who can't be here, he's a solid, reliable, the man you want in the trenches with you, hard-working, talented. He's directing because the show has to go on. I have a wonderful cast that I share every day with. Tim Kang, Owen Yeoman, Amanda Rigetti, and the delightful Robin Tunney. Okay? You make every day a joy to go to work. You do. You make the days easier. You make the work better. You make me look a foot taller. I value your friendship so much, Robin. It's been one of the great gifts of this show. Thank you. And then the crew, who really are the unsung heroes always in Hollywood. They work tirelessly. I really admire my crew. I'm a real supporter of the crew. I love spending time with them, and I'm very, very grateful. Now, I could go on. There's so many people that are here that have had influence on me, like Mark Johnson, who I worked with on The Guardian, Andy Freeman, who was around in the early days and always been very supportive of me. Charles Shire's here. You know, I did a movie with Charles in Prague, and we've been great friends ever since. My assistant, Matt, who, you know, I pretty much got pretty quick out of film school, and he's just been fantastic. My driver, Tim Stansel, who's just like solid. I want to mention something that's very important to me, and it's my friends. You will never realize how much inspiration you guys give me. You know, I steal from you every day, all your material. I love it. I thank you. It's a thing that really buoys me and keeps me going is my friendships. You know, like Naomi, from the beginning. You know, we sublet her house around the corner, and she's seen it all, and we've taken our path together. There's one friend I want to mention in particular, John Can, who was my agent, my great friend, my mentor, my best man, sometimes my partner in crime. But he was very, very, very instrumental in me and my wife and my daughter actually coming here in the first place. He was adamant that we broaden our horizons, and without his encouragement and his support, I wouldn't be standing here today, and I definitely wouldn't be the man I am. So thank you, Johnny. Yeah, what am I going to do now? I don't know. I'm winging it from here. But to wrap it up, look, to me, the big thing is, this is a great trip. It's fantastic. I could never have imagined, you know, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, to me, was always about inspiration. And I remember walking down here and seeing all these names, and I never imagined that my name would be one of those names. It didn't even enter my mind. And this is all fantastic, but without being able to share it with my family, my wife, my daughter, the only other place I have my name written in the ground is at Bondi Beach. When my daughter was 1 year old, I know it's illegal, but I wrote Stella and Simon, 93. She was not even a year old. That's the only other place I have my name written in the ground. My wife once gave me a card that said, "Opportunity having knocked moves on." And the most important opportunity that I took advantage of in my life was marrying her. Thank you. My kids, my cup runneth over. This is for you guys. You know, you guys inspire me. Thank you very much.